my son had a dream where God showed 2 of my pictures to him. Because I was raised up by Scripture Union.
Okay.
And it is a pattern of the Scripture Union people to do the scripture. Not just to read it, but to do it. So I was raised in that. So when he told me the dream came again, that they showed him 2 of my pictures, one when I was in Scripture Union and one when I was out of Scripture Union, and that God was telling him in that dream that I prefer your mother on this one. I said, please, I don't want to go back to all those things. Please, it's been long I dropped it. And it was quite long I dropped it. And
Mom, before you continue, it's been quite long you dropped it. What actually brought about you forgetting the foundation that was given to you from the onset?
You know, when we are raised up, you don't even know that they have transferred something to you. You understand? Like you live with your parents, they tell you don't do this, don't do that, don't. So that was how I was raised. So I didn't know there was a mantle that was transferred to me. So I was just living my normal life as a member of Scripture Union. There are things I can't do. There are things I can do. But until that message came, and I knew, oh, there was a kind of life I was even living, and that pleased God, and I left it. Why did I leave it? When I joined the industry, there were dresses I wasn't wearing. There were things I wasn't doing. But at a time, if you can't beat them, you join them. So I joined. I started wearing like normal people wear, like stars dress. When we travel abroad,
with the glittering,
we buy the raining things, things in vogue and things like that. So without minding, we just lived our life like stars, you know. So, but when God mentioned it to my son, it took me back, and I remembered how I was dressing, and I said, no. It's been long. I dropped that way of dressing. I can't go back to it. And then there was something else. Every year, for so many years, every year, January precisely, I take out time to do what I call separation. I separate myself from, nobody told me to do it, I just decided that it will help me in my career, in my life. But one thing was certain, I joined them, but I did not forget my prayer life. So, but you know, your prayer life is done in the secrets. Nobody knows it. So I always had a powerhouse. But when I come out like a star. I dress anyhow I like. I don't think of anybody not liking it. So I expect everybody to accept me the way I was then. So it made sense to me. I said, okay. When I was about to enter for the separation, because I don't take calls when I enter for my separation. I don't take calls, even if you're going to give me a project of 100 million naira, I wouldn't even know, because I have separated myself from the world. And as January was approaching, I was preparing to go in, trying to fix a date when I will start. Nobody tells me what to do, because I decide when I go and when I come out. So the message came the second time, like I said, and I said, okay, it calls for attention. And then before then, I now heard clearly, I need your 21 days. I said, who is talking to me? I looked around, I couldn't find anybody. I need your 21 days. I started complaining. I told myself, see what God is telling me, that he needs my 21 days. Where will I find it? God said he needs your 21 days, and you are asking where you find it. Who has 21 days? Who will give you the 21? Is it not God? I said, yes, but my business is your business. Okay, no problem.
That was your son?
Yes, the footballer. And after some time, the thing kept on. So as I was complaining to people, I heard again, make it 30. And once I heard it, I knew I was in trouble. And I said, look, did you see what I just said? I said, I heard, make it 30. He said, stay there. You'll be arguing now, complaining, and he will say, make it 100. And I now said, God, I am going to give you 30 days. Then there was peace. And eventually, I took her time and entered. As I entered, the Lord did not give me a chance. He started to deal with me from my hair. There was nobody in the room, just me and my God.
So for all those 30 days, you were not going anywhere?
I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't going anywhere. He first of all gave me, I said, okay, since people are complaining I was adding too much weight, it's even good. Let me even do 3 days dry fasting. No water, no food for 3 solid days. I do it a lot. So, as I said, okay, let me do that. I did the first day dry fasting. The second day, around 3:34, I received another message. I did not ask you for dry fasting. All I want is your presence. I want to talk to you. And that this was going to be different from the other separations I used to have. In this case, I will be communicating with the word, but according to the direction of God. And then he told me to go and listen to the messages of people who had one-on-one encounter with him. At the time, I didn't see him. And I said, I have listened to those people. They have said things to me. But they saw you, I want to see you. You said, no, you can't see me. When he said I couldn't see him, I felt bad. Because I wanted to come out with my own testimony. I saw him. But he said, no, you can't see me. If you believe I'm the one that gave them those testimonies, go and preach it.
How was the tangibility of the things that were happening? Did you feel some touch on your body? Were you hearing only voices? Was your eye open? Did you see things?
My eyes were open. I saw things, because sometimes he wanted to show me something. My eyes were open and I'll see. Like when he was talking to me about trouser, I said, is it because of what is written in Deuteronomy? He didn't talk to me. He didn't reply me. He left me. Well, he doesn't like argument at all. He doesn't like, one thing he doesn't like is arguments. He likes prompt acceptance of his word.
I want you to say that again.